Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm Ron Nicoletti. That's right, it is Thursday. 4 days of racing now during the summer and fall campaign up until the championship meet. 8 races to look at this afternoon. Let's check out the track and weather conditions and turn it over to Pete Aiello.
Racing at Gulfstream. Slow to start, Capture Me. Quick to start was the favorite, Whiskey on His Lips. Driving through at the rail. Happy Back is on the go, and Happy Back now takes a neck advantage. Whiskey on His Lips is second, Lane's Night away third. Outside in Creative Magic, followed by Pork Chop, who's beaten for speed. He's fifth. He's about 6 lengths off the pace setter. Outside in Wild Irishman, the two at the back, Wildcat Echo and Capture Me. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. It's Happy Back in front by a neck. Whiskey on His Lips draws up alongside second. Lane's Night with the leaders third. 3 back to Pork Chop. Outside of him, that's Wildcat Echo. Dropping back is Creative Magic. The rest will have to giddy up with a quarter of a mile remaining. With rail position, Happy Back, Whiskey on His Lips right alongside. Lane's Night at a big number is still right there down the center in Pork Chop. 1/8 of a mile to go. Happy Back is still in front. Whiskey on His Lips running out of time. Down the center, Pork Chop is long late. 16th to go. Happy Back is clear. Happy Back close to home. Happy Back is in front. Second is Pork Chop. Third is Whiskey on His Lips. Up fourth, Wildcat Echo. 58 and 2. And they're off. Picture perfect beginning. From the far outside, Dignified wins the break, driving through at the rail. Divine Connection is away with speed. Splitting horses, making it look easy with Wildcat Star trying to find a place to race. Then the favorite, Veiled Prophet, beaten for speed, about 5 lengths behind. Outside of her in Soul Flight. The two at the back, Jojo Agogo and Lenakea Storm. They make their way to the half-mile grounds. Divine Connection holds rail position in a narrow lead. Making it look easy is their second on the outside, Dignified third. Opening quarter complete with Divine Connection clear. On from fourth in Soul Flight. Back to fifth, Wildcat Star. This big favorite, Veiled Prophet in the white and black, starting to hit high gear while shown open racetrack. Veiled Prophet was fifth, now third, now second, and trying to get to Divine Connection, who's a quarter of a mile from home and in front by 2. From the back, Lenakea Storm is the gray, circling horses on the far outside as Divine Connection settles into the lane with a 3-length head start. Veiled Prophet tries to get after second. Lenakea Storm is third. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Divine Connection responding to urging with a 3-length lead. Down the center, Veiled Prophet is second, but time has run out. Divine Connection close to home. Divine Connection is in front. Veiled Prophet is second. Lenakea Storm is third. Then Soul Flight and Wildcat Star. And they're off. Clean and level beginning. Soon after the start, Silvanella and Carvassier kicked on for an early advantage. Up on the outside, My Masterpiece is in a way an early third. Back to the inside, that's Hoity Toity together with Lady Cloverly. Living at the Beach races 3 wide, while second and last. The early trailer here is Simonetta. In the charge around the first turn, Carvassier in the black and pink gets clear to lead a length and a quarter. Silvanella 3 wide, My Masterpiece got insider. Hoity Toity is at the rail fourth. Edwin Gonzalez has the favorite Living at the Beach striding into fourth now, racing ahead of Lady Cloverly, and out the back is Simonetta. Opening quarter, 23 and 3, less than 5 furlongs to race. Carvassier on the comeback try under Luca Panici leads by 2. Silvanella's into a tight rein while second, third at the rail in My Masterpiece. It's a loose rein for fourth running Living at the Beach, who's not traveled all that great into the race so far. Down at the rail in Hoity Toity, out the back Lady Cloverly and Simonetta. 46 and 4 for the opening half mile. 3 furlongs remains. With the advantage, Carvassier leads by 2. Silvanella is there second from the back. Simonella begins to make ground far outside. White blinkers. Living at the Beach just at a 1 pace. She's into third now, but needing to do better. Hoity Toity is next, and they're at the top of the stretch. 3 quarters, 1:10 and 3. They turn in. Carvassier yet to be headed. In fact, she's yet to be threatened. But now here comes a threat from long shot Hoity Toity, who splits horses authoritatively for Diaz. The upset is on here. It's Hoity Toity in front. Hoity Toity clears off to win by many at 15-1. Simonella completes the long shot exact. The third was Silvanella, and fourth was Living at the Beach at 135 and 3. And they're off. Cagua was a step slow to get going. From the center, Lady Eunice and David Baracco fire clear to lead by a length and a half. Up into second goes Look Up to Heaven. Kumandra's on the outside. Uncaptured Faith is from between. Then Alyssa's Song, who's working over to the inside. Sayonara Slew is next, 2 in front of Cagua. Then Sweet Candy Factory. Wide on the course, Oodles of Fire alongside Mila. The early trailer is Ivy Way. The early leader is Lady Eunice, fleet-footed through the opening quarter mile on top 2.5. From the outside, Look Up to Heaven together with Uncaptured Faith are second and third. Race favorite Kumandra giving up ground to the leader while racing 3 wide in fourth. A gap of another 4 to Sweet Candy Factory, who tries to get a rally going. Then it's Alyssa's Song. Trying to rally from the back is Cagua. And this favorite Kumandra's in hot water. Quarter of a mile left to go. Lady Eunice has the lead. The rail is open, and Alyssa's Song fires through for Camacho. Alyssa's Song might not have to even to come off cover. She won't. Dream trip there from Alyssa's Song, who now has the lead. Down the center, Sweet Candy Factory still a player. These two have kicked on with an eighth of a mile to go. Off the good trip, Alyssa's Song is clear and finding. Sweet Candy Factory doing everything she can, but she can't get by Alyssa's Song, who was well handled to victory by 2 in the end. Sweet Candy Factory second, Look Up to Heaven is third, then Oodles of Fire fourth. And they're off. At the rail, Acting Lucky blasts off the mark and leads early with Goodbye Gabby on to challenge. Away in third and Don't Lose Hope outside Cozy Cafe, inside Kitty Kitty. She's a Happy Girl is second last, and Miss Italy gets shuffled the last of all behind the speed of Acting Lucky. Marcos Meneses and Acting Lucky to the half-mile point. They lead by a length and a half. Goodbye Gabby is second. Don't Lose Hope is third. Kitty Kitty fourth. Cozy Cafe fifth while trying to launch a bid outside of She's a Happy Girl. A long way last is Miss Italy. 22-2, that's an aggressive opening quarter speed. Here's Galvez on Goodbye Gabby up to stick a neck in front. Acting Lucky counter punches these two now back on even terms. From third, Don't Lose Hope, inside Kitty Kitty. Wide well a bit of a gain for Cozy Cafe. Then She's a Happy Girl and Miss Italy as they run for home. Still nothing decided yet. Acting Lucky along the rail toward the outside. Goodbye Gabby. Cozy Cafe grinding away on the stand side. Three favorites, 1, 2, 3 with an eighth of a mile still to get. Off with the advantage now. Goodbye Gabby, Acting Lucky, digging hard, and right back at her from third, Cozy Cafe. Goodbye Gabby for a narrow lead. Cozy Cafe lunging late. Goodbye Gabby is in front. Close then for second, Acting Lucky or Cozy Cafe, and fourth was Miss Italy. And they're off. From the fence, Colonel Jackson comes out firing, taken on by the North Remembers, and Bonissimo marching up on the far outside, looking to get over. No Getting Over Me is at the rail. From between horses, it's Thorn, 3 deep, South Point Drive. No speed from Exponential, who's last of all, as long shot Colonel Jackson is in front. Colonel Jackson working off the inside to lead by almost a length over the North Remembers in second. They scatter the geese, but they got out of the way. No Getting Over Me is at the rail third. From fourth, that's Bonissimo, a length and a half better than Thorn. Still out the back, South Point Drive, and still last, Exponential, but he's a bit closer down toward the inside. 24-4 for a very reasonable opening quarter speed. Colonel Jackson getting things his own way, pressed now by the North Remembers. Third on the outside to Bonissimo, fourth at the fence, No Getting Over Me. They're followed by an improving Exponential who's inside of Thorn, and 3 wide at the back, South Point Drive. The entire field separated by 5 lengths behind a 48-4 opening half mile. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Colonel Jackson hounded now by the North Remembers, who's right alongside. Third is Bonissimo, fourth at the rail, No Getting Over Me. Thorn is next, South Point Drive, giving up a ton of ground. He's now racing second last. Exponential was out of last, but he's back in last now after 3 quarters in 1:12-2. The North Remembers traveling the best. To the top of the stretch, the North Remembers trying to get away from Colonel Jackson. Bonissimo has every opportunity from there, but he's 4 lengths off the lead with just an eighth of a mile to go. The North Remembers roused on the top end by Chantal and kicking clear. From between horses, here's a late run from Thorn. Bonissimo is next with Colonel Jackson. The North Remembers is in front. Going to be very close for second, really close actually, as Bonissimo got back on even terms with Thorn in 1:43-3. And they're off. He's second in the 2-path. Ground on her inside. Race. A quarter of a mile to go, and he's 6 on top. It's last of the 12 as they roll into the backstretch. And they're off. Missing the start today was Bailey. He's last to go. Good start for Gatsby, splitting horses American Prince, and joining them, the Distractors on the far outside, away in fourth and Spear Gun. After the slow getaway, Bailey is out of last. The trailer Democracy, the leader American Prince. American and Prince and Amisai El Jaramillo front and center on top of length and a quarter. The Distractor is in a flanking position while second. Up on the outside, Bailey ridden to get into a joint third. Gatsby's alongside, Democracy's from between, and Spear Gun not keeping up as they round the far turn. American Prince has the lead by a length and a half. The Distractor is second. Gatsby into the race in the white and green, third and only 2 lengths off the lead. Not today for Bailey. Democracy's not firing, and the trailer is Spear Gun. The leader is American Prince with Gatsby to deal with. Gatsby within a length of American Prince as they straighten for the drive. Spear Gun is underway from last. Top of the lane, Jaramillo and American Prince still the targets. Down the center, and Gatsby trying to get after him. These two pass the 8th pole. Gatsby takes another shot, and now he starts to gain ground. Here comes Gatsby outside to take the lead late. Gatsby is in front. He beats American Prince by a hard-fought neck. Up third, Spear Gun, then the Distractor and Democracy. And runners away. Slow to start, My Destiny. Quick to break, Happy Loudon from the far outside, splitting horses Bahamian Moon on the go early. Away in third is Henny Penny. Down at the inside, Charlotte the Brit is there fourth, followed out wide on the course by Beauty Queen, then the favorite, Daddy's Joy. Second last is La Cara Bonita, and after a messy break, the trailer, My Destiny. The leader, Bahamian Moon, and she's clear now. 3 furlongs from home, Bahamian Moon and Luca Panici off the lead by 3. Happy Loudon is there second from between horses, Charlotte the Brit, Henny Penny's along the rail, Beauty Queen on the outside, from the back in My Destiny, nothing from Daddy's Joy. Bahamian Moon shows him a clean pair of heels, less than a quarter of a mile from home, and 3 on top. Happy Loudon is still in range while trying to track the leader down. Down the center, and Beauty Queen up the rail, Henny Penny. 1/8 of a mile to go. It's still Bahamian Moon clear and still finding. Bahamian Moon now by 4. Trying to get into second is Charlotte the Brit from between, but Bahamian Moon is in front. Charlotte the Brit, I think, is second over Happy Loudon third, then Beauty Queen fourth, and 58-1.
And that wraps up Thursday's action. We're back here on Friday, and of course, it's Twilight Friday with a 9-race card. Our first race post 2 p.m. And more importantly, it is the return of the Stronach 5. So make sure you get your tickets in, do your handicapping, and we'll see you back here tomorrow for Twilight Friday.